Are you tired of seeing the same old work from home job or remote job lists that are just regurgitating customer service positions and virtual assistant roles? Well, that is not what you're going to get in today's video, because yes, those jobs do exist, but everybody already knows about them. But today we're going to be diving into some weird remote jobs that pay insanely well. And this is going to be a fun one because I have spent weeks researching the strangest, most unexpected remote careers that are actually paying pretty good money in 2025. And these aren't your typical remote gigs. These are the weird ones that nobody talks about, but many companies are still desperate to try to hire. But Shane, I don't have specialized skills or experience. Well, here's the thing. Most of these jobs don't require fancy degrees or years of experience. What they need are people who are willing to do the unusual work that most aren't even aware exists. Now, before we jump in, I have created a special resource for you because these are going to be some really good options, but I'm not going to go into how to actually land the jobs in this video. That would be too much, and the video would be way too long. So instead, I have a 30-day step-by-step plan on exactly how you can land these jobs. It's completely free, and some people land jobs within the 30 days, sometimes 2 weeks or less. So check that out down in the description and the pinned comment below. And if you appreciate this video, let me know by gently tapping that like button, and let's jump into it right now. And the first one on the list is going to be a retail crime investigator. Now, this one is truly just absurd and odd and a lot of other words, but hopefully you don't lose all of your faith in humanity by the end of this video. And you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? Well, this has to be one of the strangest remote jobs that pays incredibly well. These digital detectives make between $65,000 and $118,000 a year, and they're tracking down organized retail theft rings from the comfort of their homes. Now, what makes this job so bizarre is you're basically playing CSI Walmart edition and from your couch. You analyze security footage, track patterns in theft data, and coordinate with law enforcement all remotely. So why is this blowing up right now? Well, according to the National Retail Federation, retail theft losses more than doubled since 2019, hitting $112 billion in 2022. And 78% of retailers say that organized retail crime is one of their biggest priorities on this year's list. And so these retailers are working with their competitors to try to stop organized retail crime. And I guess the logic here is if people are stealing from one store, they're probably stealing from other stores as well. And so it's kind of like casinos working together to stop people that are cheating in blackjack. And they're basically like sharing information with each other, which is honestly really sad that society's come to this. But with that being said, it is a viable job. And one retail crime investigator said, "I think if you're smart, you can make it a career. I have less than 5 years of experience, no college degree. I'm an ORC investigator making around $70,000 a year. So no degree is required if you're smart about it. You need good analytical thinking and attention to detail, but many people break in through retail loss prevention experience."
What's happening, guys? In the editing process of this video, and I have an opportunity for a select group of people. So these are people who are serious about growing their personal brand on YouTube. So basically, we figured out recently how to grow a personal brand and combine all the upsides of a personal brand with the upsides of automation, right? Using AI, using things like this to basically grow your personal brand 10 times faster, which in the past used to take decades to do. And now you can do it significantly faster. And you can do this to get a better job. You know, we work with beginners that just want to get a better job with their personal brand. You can do this to make money as a side hustle. We work with a lot of people like that. We can do this to make more money if you already have a side hustle or a small business. Or if you're already crushing it on YouTube, we can help you crush it 10 times more. We've worked with people like that as well. I mean, I literally can show clients at each level, people that we've gotten from 0 to over 10K, 0 to like over 30K, from like 1K per month all the way up to 185K per month, from around 30K per month all the way up to over 500K per month. So literally at every single level, and it works for everyone in every situation. With that being said, we are only working with 3 to 5 people, and they have to be people who are very serious, right? People who are dedicated to making this work. So if you think you're that type of person, go ahead and apply it down in the description and the pinned comment below, and you can be part of our group of 3 to 5 that we help. So see you there. Have a good one.
All right, next is an AI data collection contributor, and this one is a bit weird too. With that being said, they make an average of $32 an hour, so it pays pretty well. And this is one of the strangest, like almost Black Mirror episode-esque jobs that I've come across, because you're essentially teaching robots how to think. And companies building AI systems need massive amounts of human categorized data to train their models, and they're paying good money for it. And the bizarre twist is that many of these positions are contract-based with flexible hours, meaning you can work in the the middle of the night in your underwear while helping build the future of artificial intelligence. And what's weird is how accessible this job actually is. You don't need a tech background, you just need to be detail-oriented and understand basic instructions. And some positions specifically look for people with expertise in niche fields like physics to help train specialized AI models. And most roles are project-based, and you can often work as little or as much as you want, making this perfect for side hustle income or full-time work. Number 3 is breeder sales agent, and you can make $45K plus commissions. And yes, this job is as weird as it sounds. You're essentially becoming a pet insurance salesperson specifically for dog and cat breeders. So companies like Fetch Pet Insurance are building out entire remote teams focused just on this super niche market. And there's a lot of money in the pet care industry. And the weird part is the pet insurance industry is exploding, with companies desperate to get policies in place when animals are puppies or kittens. So you're the crucial link between the breeders and new pet parents, explaining why Fluffy needs health insurance. Now, according to the job description, you'll need a passion for furry friends and a sales mindset, but the real requirement is being available when customers want to buy, which often means evening and weekend hours. Now, the upside, most of these roles include full benefits packages, 401k matching, and even pet insurance discounts. And one company offers 50% off their pet insurance up to $1,000 in savings per year. Now, by the way, if you've ever worked in an unusual remote job, maybe one of the ones on this video or one that is not covered in this video, drop a comment below because I love to hear about those. All right, next is an alerts analyst, and they make about $70,000 to $125,000 a year, and it kind of sounds like something from a spy movie. And what makes this role so strange is that you're basically a financial detective who monitors banking systems for suspicious activity. So you're the first line of defense against fraud, money laundering, and other financial crimes. And one alerts analyst on Reddit described their job saying, "I'm an entry-level analyst who sits around waiting for alerts all day. And most of the time, it's quiet. I love the job, but I feel like an imposter when I go to read security news." And the bizarre part is many people in this role work night shifts because financial crimes don't follow business hours. And unlike many cybersecurity positions, these jobs often don't require technical degrees, just analytical thinking and attention to detail. And many companies are in desperate need to fill these positions, and many will actually train the right candidates, right? So if they see that you're the right type of person to do this, they'll just give you the training. All right, next is doc drawer. Yeah, what the heck is that?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, this has to be one of the most obscure job titles I've ever seen, but it pays $58,000 to $90,000 a year. And this is more commonly known as a mortgage loan closer, and these professionals prepare and review all the documents needed to close on a home loan. Now, what makes this job weird is you're basically the paperwork wizard behind the scenes of every home purchase. But most people have no idea you even exist. You verify employment, schedule closings with settlement agents, and prepare closing documents. And the strange part, despite dealing with one of the biggest financial transactions in people's lives, many doc drawer positions only require a high school diploma or GED. And really, the real estate industry in general, which is likely the biggest industry in the world, is well known for not requiring higher education. So with this, experience in mortgage software and TRID guidelines helps, but many companies will train the right candidates. And it's fully remote. You can be processing information and financial documents in your pajamas while helping people complete their dream of home ownership. All right, next is a fraud examiner, and this one pays around $81,000 to $134,000 a year. And the job is strange because you're essentially a financial detective hunting down scammers, fraudsters, and suspicious activity, all from your home office. And you'll conduct preliminary investigations, analyze data, and support responses to audits. And one fraud investigator described her experience on LinkedIn. "The work we do is dynamic, varied, and exciting. Our teams work together across all Oceania regions to help clients from all kinds of industries operate with integrity. And no two engagements or days at work are ever the same." And what's bizarre about this role is you're often working on urgent, high-profile investigations involving millions of dollars, but you might be doing it while wearing sweatpants at your kitchen table. Now, while most positions prefer a bachelor's degree, many will accept an associate's degree with relevant experience. And the key skills are analytical thinking, attention to detail, and Excel proficiency.
Quick break. This video is sponsored by me. Most of you don't know that I actually have my own coaching program on personal branding and then growing and making money on YouTube. And this is good for complete beginners, maybe even people who just want to get a job by growing their personal brand, all the way up to people who are very advanced on YouTube. And they get to work directly with myself and my team to help them reach their goals. Now, We are opening up 3 to 5 spots, and this is pretty rare. We usually don't have these open. We usually only limit them to select people. But we're opening up 3 to 5 spots, and you can check those out down in the description and the pinned comment below. And in this program, you'll get to work directly with myself and other people who are highly successful on YouTube. Just as an example, Sean was able to go all the way from being stuck, not making very much money on his channel, to making over $500,000 a month. Now, that's an example of one of my more advanced students, but there's lots of examples of people who started off from scratch and they got to 5K a month, 10K a month, etc. So check that out down in the description and the pinned comment below.
All right, now you might be thinking, Shane, that last one wasn't as weird as the other ones on the list. Let's get back to the weird stuff. Okay, fair enough. Next is a Minecraft scriptwriter. Yep, you asked for it. And this is one that I bet you never knew existed. Minecraft scriptwriters pay $200 to $400 per project, which can translate to $24 per hour or more. Now, have you seen a Minecraft movie that's been breaking box office records in 2025?
Relax, it's just an iron golem.
Well, it's already on track to become the first true billion-dollar box office success of the year. And guess what? Behind every Minecraft video, movie, or YouTube series, there's someone writing scripts. And it's not just Minecraft, it's all types of YouTube videos and really all types of videos in general. But I wanted to illustrate this one to show you how specific you can get. And when it comes to any type of writing task, you hear, oh, you should become a copywriter, oh, you should become a writer all the time. But when it comes to any type of writing related profession, you need to niche down. It's absolutely crucial that you niche down so you know what you're talking about. So if you're the type of person who's been playing Minecraft for the last 5 or 10 years of your life, well, guess what? That would probably be a good idea for you to niche down and write content about Minecraft. Now, if you found this video helpful, you might also like 13 overlooked remote jobs that are hiring anyone in 2025, and you can check that out by clicking right here.